welcome back and thank you for joining me in our next episode of this rags to riches journey with Salford City. In our episode today we start the brand new season and we have exciting news. Olivia has been informed Salford City will be participating in the qualifying rounds of the Europa League. We are in Europe. To start our episode, we have a lot of transfer news to talk about. The first one is we have been able to purchase Bernard, a centre-back from Manchester United, for $3 million. He's 24 years of age. Manchester United haven't played him. He's not happy there and he wants to play football, and we need a lot of help at the back. We had a chat about Albrecht at the end of last season, and Olivia feels like he needs more game time. So Albrecht is off on loan for the season and hopefully he can come back at 70 overall. If we can't see him hit the 70s, then we're going to have conversations about the long term. Cooper is also out on loan. He is the weakest of all of our centre backs at the moment. We do want to keep him around as well. He's 25. We need him to come back after this season, hopefully improved a couple of levels. Otherwise, we also will need to have conversations with Cooper. We've been able to purchase Watts from Southampton, who've been relegated this season. The Aussie plays at central midfield, which will train him as a central defensive midfield. He's worth almost $3 million and he is $20k a week in wages, so that's not too bad for somebody of his quality. So that was almost $4 million we paid for him. Beaton is off on loan to Galatasaray. He isn't getting as much football as we'd like. Newman and Mumba are doing an amazing job on the right. He needs to grow. He needs football. So off he goes for a year, comes back. He'll probably be up into the 70s easily. Olivia has been able to acquire Le Pennant. He's worth $2.5 million. We're only paying him $15k. He is going to be excellent in the midfield. How long he stays, we'll have to see. Fallon, he's out on loan. He needs to get some game time to grow. He's one of the defensive midfielders who came in through the academy. He isn't going to make the first team rotation, so he needs to go out. He can come back and he certainly can feature in the future, but he just needs to get up into the 70s, and hopefully this season is that season for him. The final acquisition is Tayor. We managed to get him quite cheap actually, under $2 million. He's worth way over, and he's only 24. He's 71 overall, but he has some impressive on-the-ball statistics. The scouts have done an amazing job, and Olivia is super happy bringing these boys into the club. While we're at it, we're going to have a look at the objectives that have been set by the board for Olivia to achieve this season. We'll start off with the top three. They want us to sign 4 players from the youth academy, goalkeeper, defender, midfield and forward, and apparently we've already done 2 of those. So we'll have to guess what we're going to do with the other positions. Then we need to finish in a UEFA Europa League spot. That means we have to again get a 7th place or better finish. In the Premier League we need to finish mid-table. Looking at some details, the youth development is that single objective, which is actually quite straightforward. We just need to keep track of those players. Brand exposure, we need to win a streak of 5 wins in home matches this season. We'll see if we can get that done. Sign 1 young player, which will be pretty straightforward because all youth academy players are young, although that may mean we have to sign from outside the club, or maybe we'll have to send an email to the board and get some clarification as what they mean. We do have a continental success objective which we spoke about, reaching the quarter final. That is a big ask, my goodness, but we'll do our best. The domestic success we've spoken about. There is a point there about the FA Cup reaching the round of 32, which is, I think it's round 5, which we did last season, so we'll look to do that again this season. And with the depth that we have in the team, it doesn't seem like a stretch. Finally, financially, this will be difficult. Within the same season, sign 2 crucial players and make a profit of £135 million. I don't know what the board are thinking of that sort of money. We don't deal in that volume. Can't really do much about it. As for the salary growth under 10%, we've already grown 99% because player salaries at this level are just huge, and we've also had to fix some of the very, very low salaries of some of the boys. So anyway, we probably won't be able to meet that one, but and it is critical, so hopefully they don't get too disappointed with Olivia. Well, this is a spectacular evening in the history of Salford City, a monumental moment in the aspirations and endeavours of this club. Our first international European fixture. We really are the favourites in this game. Olivia will not underestimate the competition. We want to do as well as possible. This is the beginnings of great things, and she's selected an amazing starting team. The boys who have impressed in the pre-season are the ones getting a start today. It's a very strong lineup. We have Gcock in goal with Mumba, Vandenberg, Berrical, Davey across the back line, Offerball and Drame at defensive midfield, Gardner and Greaves at cam with Lan and Asante up front. Okay, nice ball into Lan here. Who wants it? Ball into Asante. Asante plays it off to Greaves. Greaves with the first touch, squares it nicely, and that'll open the goals for this evening. Beautiful start to the game. Greaves did very well to square it, finished it nicely. Great job, boys. Great start, solid start. Nice work, Drame. Okay, Lan. Somebody go for a run. Here's Greaves again. On the ball, running it straight at the defence. Gets another shot off, and that's another goal. 2 shots, 2 goals. Beautiful stuff. Well done, mate. Okay, 21 minutes in, and we managed to be 2-0 up. Well done, boys. Nice ball around the corner. Okay, the ball's into Lan. He's running. Asante wants it. Oh, Asante's got it. Can he get to it, though? No, he can't. A whisker away from scoring a goal of his own. Can we get it across? We can. Back over to Greaves, but I think he's overhit it. And that is the half-time whistle. Wonderful performance in the first half. Home fans a little bit shocked. They maybe thought that their boys could do a little bit better today. But it's been comfortable for Salford, and Greaves has been on fire. Oh dear, big mistake there, and Asante is going to punish them. Big mistake at the back. The keeper has had a nightmare. He hasn't done his team any favours, and that is going to be 3-0. Okay, nice ball into Vandenberg. There's lots of space. It's a bit embarrassing now. Here we go, ball through for Lan. Here he goes. Can he get another? No, he can't. But someone put it in the back of the net. Thank you. Well done, Gardner. Took 3 goes from the boys, but we got there. Alright, just a quick change. Ahmad is going to come on for Drame. Lan running at everyone. Ball through to Asante. Lovely job. Asante round the corner. Going to get his goal? No, it's denied by the woodwork and a very strong arm of the keeper. Okay, nice ball into Lan. Gardner's out wide. Asante's there. Can he get it through to Greaves? He can. Greaves is on his way. Can he get a hat-trick? But he's skewed it wide. Good effort. Alright, Gardner's coming off. Fleming's going to have a run. Around the corner to Lan. Lan shoots on spot, but he couldn't bend it round the keeper. Okay, Greaves is not going to get his hat-trick tonight. Bailey's going to come on for a run. Okay, ball through to Asante. Here we go. The boys are electric this evening. And the referee blows the whistle. Well, it's a historical evening. Not only do the boys get their first win in Europe, it's their first ever game, and it's a victory. Boys played superbly. A clean sheet as well. Smiles and applauds all around. Well done. Top draw stuff, boys. Keep it up. Well, here we go. What a way to start the season. We're away in London at the Emirates. It's going to be an absolutely brilliant match. Olivia has many debuts today. It's going to be great seeing some of the new boys in the lineup. And today, we're up for it. We're excited to play against Arsenal. We have Andressen in goal with Newman, Matthews, Woodward, Cook across the back line. Lieutenant and Teo at defensive midfield. Watts and Buress at cam with Jones and Winter up front. Well, after finishing 13th last season, I'm sure Arteta and Arsenal will be looking for better performances. More goals, less conceding, all the things we want to be doing. Should be a great game today. A great start to the season, a benchmark really, in all honesty, of what we can get done today. Okay, good movement into Winter. Winter running at the defence. We need Jones to turn this corner. He does. Back to Winter. Nicely done. Back to Jones. No free kick there from the referee. There's a bit of a heavy tackle there. He says play on. Okay, here they come at pace. What can we do? Defence is needed here, boys. Big defence. Lovely. Oh, that was a shocking. Lost the ball. Oh, big save. And Dressen gets us out of trouble there. No, don't let him turn you. Oh, brilliant save. Again from Andressen. It's good defending at the back, boys. Holding it well against Arsenal. They're really giving it to us. Oh dear. Just one too many players, one too many missed tackles, and it's 1-0 to Arsenal. Newman and Matthews just getting confused, tying each other up in knots really there, not knowing who they should cover. Sloppy mistake. Okay, nice ball into Winter. There's nobody with him over here, but maybe a ball out to Watts here. This could be useful. Ball across to Winter. Oh, referee. That must have been very close to a foul. And that's the half-time whistle. We've made it to half-time. It's only 1-0. It's plenty to play for in the second half. Olivia will be rousing the boys, ready for a big half. Oh, it's a fast ball out to Pepe. We've got to cut him off. Can we do it? Oh, good work, boys. Well done. Okay, Newman belts it in. It's a good, dangerous ball. No one was there, though. Okay, Olivia's going to take this opportunity to bring on two fresh legs. Fleming is coming on for Barres, and Drame is coming on for Teo. Both have had a pretty quiet game, unfortunately. We needed more from them, but of course, it's their first game for the club, and they'll settle in nicely as time progresses. Okay, nice movement in the midfield here. Okay, but lots of boys. This is good. Nice ball. Good turn. Lovely work. Jones, top of the box. That's in. That's the leveller. That's what we needed. Yes. What a finish. Well done, boys. Well done, Winter, keeping the ball alive, picking out Jones, and he did the rest. Keeper saw it too late. Nothing he could do. All right. Watts is coming off and Bailey's coming on off the left. Watts has had a quiet game. It's been good though. The boys have played well. And that is the final whistle. 1-1 against Arsenal on the opening game of the season. That is a fantastic performance. Well done. Well, here we go. Our first international game at home against Derry City. A beautiful end to this fixture as we play the second tie. We are already 5 goals ahead. So Olivia's been able to bring in some of the youths from the academy, get them some good game time. They're not lacking, and certainly the quality of this team is not slipping in any way, shape or form. We have a fantastic starting 11 today. We have Sterling in goal with Mumba, Hamilton, Bernard and Davey across the back line, Offerbore and Tierney at defensive midfield, Rainey and Breeze both making their debut from the youth academy at Cam, with Jones and Asante up front. Well, we do have the debut of Bernard, fresh from Manchester United. He's really keen to make an impact today. He's a big boy at the back and we need him. Okay, nice work. Tierney into Offerbore. Flying down the wing is Rainey. First shot on goal. Oh, it's a beauty. What a way to start your debut for the club. A beautiful goal. Keeper couldn't touch that one. Keeps his head down. Son. Hits it straight. Keeps his head down. Hits it straight. Lovely. Nice ball in. Moving the ball nicely. Here we go. Ball out wide to Rainey again. It's a bit heavy there. Let's get a big ball in. It's a good ball in. Jones was there, but it was just a little bit of a bigger jump from the defender. Oh dear. Come on, boys. Oh no. That was a gift. Big mistake at the back. Both defenders couldn't decide who would go in for the tackle, and none ended up going in for a tackle. Embarrassing stuff there. Oh dear. And we've let another one in. Alright boys, well, whatever's going on at the back there, we need to sort this out. Poor Sterling's having a shocker tonight. Alright, and that's half time. We go in, losing. Hard to imagine, it's 6-2 on aggregate. The boys have done an amazing job over the entire tie, but today we're losing the game. Olivia will be having some stern words for sure at our back line. Oh dear, no, not another one. Alright, well, we're not able to get tackles in today for some reason. Everyone's a bit afraid to put a tackle in. This game really matters and we can't be conceding any more goals. Jones. Into Offerball. Back to Jones. Round the corner, here comes Rainey. You get a second. Alright boys, that's the way to go. Get that ball back to the centre spot and let's get on with this. Lovely work, son. Well held up from Jones there. Just waited for the run and, well, no resistance really. A beautiful shot. Okay, nice ball through to Offerball. Who's running? Here we go. Sante, off you go, mate. There we go. Lovely. Finish it. Oh, it's a rocket. Into the top corner. That's 3-3. Balance has been restored in this game. Whew. Go while for them to warm up. Here we go. Okay, Livy making a quick change. Tierney coming off. And Drame on. Alright, Jones coming off, and the big man Dicey Uwe is making his appearance. First appearance for Salford this season. Let's see what we can do with him. Rainey knocks this ball in. Sante's there, but it's cleared. Nicely out to Offerball. Standing shot. Forces a big save, actually. Well done, mate. Okay, Drame whips this one in. Oh, that was an open goal. And that is Hamilton. Well done, son. Beautiful. Well, he's been taking notes from the Drame heading school. Brilliant stuff. Okay, Breeze has done well, but we're going to swap him out for Fleming. Fleming gets a run. Help finish this game off. Big save. Well done, Sterling, but I think Bernard has gone in for a little bit heavy there. It's just a yellow, but we have given them a penalty. So this is going to be a big test for the youngster. Let's see what he can do. Oh no, it was straight down the middle. Okay, well, never mind. He would have saved that if he just stood still. It's 4-4 at the end of the game. The referee blows the whistle, but on aggregate, a different story. 9-4. Well done, boys. We're off to Europe. Well, the boys are riding high. This is just so exciting to see how well Salford are playing, starting the season off with some excellent performances. Olivia digging deep, and the boys coming out of the pre-season just so positively. Another great lineup for us today, more rotation in the squad as we start to see the boys settle in for the season ahead. We have Gcock in goal with Newman, Vanderberg, Barakal and Cook across the back line. Drame and Lepenant are at central defensive midfield. Gardner and Greaves at cam with Lan and Winter up front. We bring home Wolves. This will be a good challenge. We felt like we should have got results out of them last season, but we ended up drawing both of our games with them. Winter through Lan. Lan is away. Lan is not going to open the scoring for us. That's a good save. He was a little bit far out though. Gardner though. Ball in. Oh, no mistaking that one. Lan's finished that one off. Well done, son. That's important. 20 minutes in and we've found the better of Wolves. They've defended so well and they've attacked really viciously. We've spent a lot of time defending, so it's nice to get some relief. Oh, come on boys, get this out. Well done. Beautiful defence. Okay, nice big ball over the top. We'll keep that. Gets that in degrees around the corner to Lan. What can he do? Uses speed, but he's just muscled out, unfortunately. And that's the half-time whistle. We walk in, heads held high. We're up 1-0 against Wolves at the break. Crowd certainly enjoying the first half. Oh, what a goal. How did we not get a tackle in, though, is the question. Giving Eriksson far too much room. We could have got a tackle in. Absolutely could have. Well, that's the full-time whistle, and it is a very good result, regardless of the scoreline. Early in the season, it's easy to drop points. We haven't lost yet, and taking a point away from Wolves at home is nothing to sniff at. Good performance from the boys. We did well to defend today. It was a very impressive performance, so well done. Okay, Henry Corbett has his first scouting report for us of the season. What has he got? We'll auto-adjust and we'll bring in Hay, Burgress, sure, why not, Potter we'll pass on, Savage we'll also pass on, Whitaker we'll pass on, and Lawrence we'll pass on. Okay, and Anderson has his first report for the season. Atchison will pass on. Chalmers will pass on. Edgar will bring in, see what he's like. Laird will pass on. Barr will pass on. And Moffat we'll pass on. And finally, Lundqvist from Germany this time has a couple of boys to look at. So Mir we will bring in. Mayer will pass on. Simon will pass on, and Hansen we will bring in and see what he's like. Okay, so having a look at the boys in the academy. We've brought a few in today and they're going to probably have to go, so we'll let go of Hay and we will pass on Mia. We'll also pass on Hansen and Edgar. Reeves, he's going to have to do some work if he wants to get into the 60s. It's going to be important for him. Other than that, Bergris is the only other one who we've brought in who has an opportunity. He needs to make sure that his overall, though, potential is in the higher end, that range. So we'll see. And Guthrie, he's doing well. He's sitting on 66. He's got an excellent looking potential, so if he can put some effort in, he's going to come into the club and he's going to have a great impact. Livingston as well, we'll see how he gets on. Okay, so after a superb performance in the qualifying round against Derry City, we progress onto the playoff round, and we have been drawn against the Romanian club Cluj. So we'll look forward to playing them in the next episode, both away and at home. It's good to see Celtic also in the playoff round, which usually happens in the Scottish Premier League, and a couple of other teams there worth noting. Napoli having to play off as well, a big club. So we have all of that to look forward to in our next episode. Having a look at the Premier League, we are sitting in 14th place after the 2 draws that we've had. It's been a solid start. Can't expect much in the first few games. After about 10 games, then we'll probably find our rhythm. But we've had a couple of tough fixtures to start off with, so we're starting well, having not dropped any points really, in all honesty. 2 more boys are moving in the transfer. Carey and Rainey are off on loan for the season, going off to get some good game time in other clubs, hopefully in the first team, coming back nice and solid. Rainey is having an amazing start to his career, and we're looking forward to getting him back. If things are looking really positive midway through the season, maybe we'll pull him back early. We'll have to see. Just touching on the teams that have come up in promotion, we have Sheffield United, we have Nottingham Forest and Norwich featured here. It'll be interesting to see how they get on. It'll be interesting to see how they get on in the top league in the country. But that's going to wrap it up for us for this episode. Thank you for joining me. It's been an absolute banger. It's so exciting that we're in Europe. We look forward to the future ties, and of course we look forward to making an impact in the domestic league as well. So thank you for joining me, and until I see you in the next episode, behave.